brains out. I'll never sell Austin mine short. Dwight? Well, our private little war seems to be turning into a public exhibition. I'm sorry, Austin.
You gave him no choice, Mr. Lloyd.
Oh, Mason, I know you called, but you'll have to understand the press of business.
Dodging is a word. You deliberately avoided my call.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the Hitman luxury hotel resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder, Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. But Highmore's understandably prosecution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Dwight Garrett isn't the only reliability engineer in the field.
No? Well, one even half as good wouldn't dream of associating with me unless I could offer him a substantial bonus. The kind of money I don't have, Dwight doesn't have, and the company doesn't have.
Oh, come off it, Austin. There must be somebody you can associate with.
Tell me, Mr. Myron Baker, with just a somebody, not a Dwight Garrett, would your company use us?
Well, I don't handle that end of the business.
Isn't that beautifully evasive? Mr. Ned Chase is Mr. Baker's chief reliability engineer, and under those circumstances, would you use us?
No. Well, look, Perry, maybe I... No, Dwight. You made him your partner out of misguided sympathy. Don't repeat the mistake. All right, Mr. Lloyd. In regard to the dissolution of partnership and as a matter of record, I'd like your answer.
As a matter of record, you'll have it. In 24 hours.
Dwight, minds like his sometimes frighten me. You punch magic holes into a piece of cardboard and feed it into a computer, and out comes an answer telling you how to fly to the stars. I wish life's problems were as easily solved as that. Dwight, I'm Austin's wife. I'm not a chattel. You can't trade him half a partnership for me.
We both made a mistake. You when you married him, and me when I made him my partner. He's no good, Bonnie. Look, I know he's been lying and cheating and stealing from the company.
Well, then you should have asked him to leave a long time ago.
Just as I know he's been lying and cheating, and he's stolen every chance for happiness you'll ever have.
Have I ever led you to believe that I thought you and I were anything but just good friends?
I'm letting him go. You, Bonnie, you let him go.
My kind of partnership is different.
Welcome to Bangkok, 47.
I'm in mine for
Ken
life.
Morgan has booked the Queen Suite, but has yet to check in. You will find him in and around the restaurant. Oddly enough, Jordan Cross seems completely unaware of his presence. Cross and the class have set up a recording studio in the Emperor's Suite on the 3rd floor. Private security around Cross and his entourage is highly capable. Still, I'm sure you can find your way into his inner circle. After all, today is Jordan Cross's 27th birthday. The age when rock stars die. Good luck, 47.
Look at that boy. Born there for tea. bone apple.
Have a nice day.
Checking in. Name is Tobias.
So, wise good both grown men.
Welcome to the Hitman Hotel.
That's going to change the fact. Partnership has to end.
Well, I've thought a lot about it, and I think I know a way out for both of us. If aerospace reliability was something more than just an empty name, when you contract time and money enough to get somebody in here in your place.
What kind of a contract?
Well, there's a Mexican company, a top Latin American outfit in electronics.
Sorry,
They're
sir.
expanding.
Really can't let you
They're
through
looking
here.
for a United States company to do
orders.
their reliability and test design work.
You think you can land the contract?
If you'll meet their top man and look over the specs on the project, yes.
The lounge. They closed it off.
Yeah,
If I do,
I mean, it's like they're taking over the place.
I'll sign any papers that Mason prepares.
When and where do I see this man?
Well, I'm expecting a telephone call at my house.
Jury guy over there.
You go home and pack a bag.
Sorry,
Save
mister.
for a trip.
Don't give the charity.
Come over to my house
Let's
after
go look
4
for
o'clock and
change
I'll make
somewhere
all
else, all right?
Where do I go to
Scram,
see
buddy.
him?
Mexico.
Acapulco. All right.
Jury guy over there. Looks like another one of those rock stars.
That's what honey, just think of
Angel
this.
De Silva.
Just the
He's
two
only
of us.
one of the
What do
most
we got?
awesome drummers on the
What are you doing? Performance art?
Years I've been taxing.
Yes, I like top 40.
Anyway, De Silva's filling in for the drummer in Jordan Cross's band who quit yesterday. The record label flew him in.
Will you stop doing that? It's weird.
Embarrass me.
Gee, I guess I should get his autograph.
Interesting. The class's regular drummer unexpectedly quit the band, and the record label has flown in a
This
replacement.
really give,
Upcoming indie drummer
make
Angel
people
De Silva,
think.
who is currently waiting in the restaurant lounge. Better yet, Jordan Cross previously met Mr. De Silva, and the two of you do share a resemblance, would you say?
They're coming back by boats. Our own boat. 2 weeks of easy sailing up the coast of LA.
You're going to buy boats?
A fantastic buy. $7,500 for a thing of beauty worth 3 times that. The owner's in trouble. He needs cash. $10,000 in cash. This is the bank. Get $100 bills. He insists on being paid that way. We'll leave the rest for expenses.
Ooh, I saw something over here. Oh,
That's so much money to carry.
oh,
Put it in person, forget it.
oh,
One more thing. A radio receiver for the boat. I ordered one at Hillman's. Will you pick it up for me?
Where will I meet you?
At the airport. I'll pick up my ticket if I'm late and you've already boarded.
This is happening so fast.
You're fast enough if you don't get to the bank before it closes. See you in a couple of hours.
Yes, we can cash this company check for you, Mrs. Lloyd. Just a matter of confirming your identification, that's all.
Here's my driver's license.
Thank you. Here, you can be endorsement.
Ooh. Let's put that back where it belongs.
Zebra 359653.
Mr. Rodriguez,
Let's not give that to me this early in the game, shall we? It's not sure too long.
What about my ticket? You can pick it up at the airport. Rodriguez will have your hotel accommodation.
The minibar is not being replenished. Please see to it at once.
I guess that's it.
I hope I can swing it for you. Well, Dwight, before you go, when you get me that glass of
Hold
water,
on.
I'll put it on the table.
In that little bathroom.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Lovely day.
Will you be all right?
I'm very
Don't
sorry.
worry, I've had these ulcer attacks before. Why don't you be back from shopping
Stay safe.
soon? I'll give you your
Out there.
regards.
That's it.
is an emergency. Get me to police fast. This is Austin Lloyd. 3506. First aid. Still there. He runs fast. He poisoned me. Wait, Gary. Poison me. That's station 467 3872. I catch that. Zebra 359652. Up around.
I'm in Fletcher. Couldn't I just...
It's a ring on that. Yes, that was Brown 3. Aerospace Reliability Associates.
Station 4673872. Stand by for code 2.
Yes. Chris, I'm standing by home.
Look, I'll pay you in cash. I'm already late.
Just about. That's all.
Didn't mean for that to happen, but it did.
This Sergeant Parnell, Special Agent.
So it looks like we're gonna sleep with these guys tonight.
What are you doing here?
I'm going off the book open. Moving tickets.
I don't know what this girl was doing, but as soon as I was there, she opened up the door at the wrong time and wrong place. So it looks like we're gonna be sleeping with these guys tonight.
It's about this money, don't ask me.
So, pretty sure now I can pick this up. Put that on my back. I don't have this thing.
Day closeout event.
When people ask, are you that crazy lady in the pragmatic adjustable
There you go.
bed commercials? I say, yeah. Have you called Chrysler? I'm telling you, you gotta see how little they cost.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, wake up sore, stiff with back, neck, or shoulder pain, toss and turn all night with pillows,
Hey,
or
fellow
worse yet,
guy.
sleep in
See
a
you
chair.
around, man.
Here's your chance to get a great deal on a Craftmatic adjustable bed. Just call for prices and
Should
information.
I?
Then grab yours now while supplies last. Why consider any bed anywhere at any price when you
Just
can
for the
own a Craftmatic
names.
adjustable bed for less, up to 50% less, as much as half the price of Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables.
Watch out! You get killed with anything! Oh, God!
Don't miss out on the best bed deal. You've gotta call Pragmatic and see how little they cost.
Craftmatic adjustable beds come in all mattress types, including cool gel memory foam, with optional heated soothing massage at a price you can afford.
Okay.
Enjoy
What the hell is
temporary
happening?
relief from low back pain
firing a
or
gun. Help me.
circulation, nighttime
Thank you.
heartburn,
I'll check it out.
arthritis. You'll sleep better in a Craftmatic adjustable bed. Raise your head, raise your legs, read, eat, watch TV.
Oh.
It's like taking your lounge chair to bed with you. See for yourself with our 30-day in-home trial.
If the two things I love
I just
about
want
my
to
Craftmatic, it's like buying an adjustable bed, paying just for the mattress, and getting the adjustability free.
So if you want a great deal on the #1 name brand adjustable bed, call now during our 4-day weekend President's Day closing event, or go to Craftmatic.com.
What's the problem? You suffer every night, you're miserable in the morning. Just pick up the phone and see how little they cost.
Don't miss out. Call and grab yours now during our 4-day weekend President's Day closeout event. You gotta see how little they cost. Call 800-731-3554. That's 800-731-3554. Call 800-731-3554. Call now.
Hey, I killed the right guy though. He is a stalker, so.
He identified you specifically. By name.
And then the police called your office. They were told you were on your way flying to Mexico.
And Lieutenant Anderson just happened to be at the airport. When the squad car boys found Floyd's body,
Bye
the police
bye,
radio
stalker.
picked you up.
This Mr. Anderson, he was looking for me too.
That's what's amazing. The way the Buffalo squad picked you up is almost as if they know in advance exactly where to find you from the fact that you have all that money on you. More than amazing. It's as though it had been carefully planned.
However, regardless of how or why, the fact remains that you're both being held on suspicion of murder.
All right, me. Maybe they think they have some sort of a case against me, but why Bonnie?
10,000 in cash in her purse, his wife. 7,000 in cash in an envelope in your pocket, his partner. Plus reservations for two and a flight out of the country. Your computer mind should be able to add that. One answer for both of them. Premeditated murder.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Well, how do I plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Didn't pick up this though. Don't want to pull that yet.
What the hell is that doing there?
He was smarter. A lot more devious than I ever suspected, but he won't get away with it, Perry.
You won't get away with what?
Austin, he planned all this. Every step of the way.
He figured this out.
To Mexico, tying Bonnie and me together.
And his death?
He planned that too. Don't you see?
I think I'm being
He
hunted.
deliberately had me hand him the poison he took to kill himself, and then he called the police.
All right. I'll have Paul start checking out your stories. But there's one thing I think you want to know. According to the preliminary autopsy
Put the door
report,
open. I did.
Austin Lloyd was strangled. I'm sorry, Mr. Trent, but I have it right here in this window.
Yeah, somebody gonna find that body.
Two reservations side by side on the flight to Acapulco, identifying
Yeah.
as Dwight Garrett.
We got this shit under control, man.
I can tell you that. In the middle of getting her check approved, she up and down Moose out here, leaving me with a radio all right. I know. But the man who phoned earlier and ordered the ring, that was a woman's husband, wasn't it? Austin Lloyd? No. The man who called me was named Garrett. Right, Garrett.
Well, I'm telling you, every night in his room,
Maddie, whatever it takes, you just name it, Harry. We'll do anything you can. Garrett.
Ah!
Read both reports, but I think
Be careful, will ya?
That's what I think. I'm not an engineer, I'm just an administrator. I just can't believe it. Can't believe that it was done and that Dwight Garrett did it. Oh. Universal Aviation was almost fooled into basing their bid on it. Almost. But the substitution was not good enough. Is that why you can't believe that Dwight was responsible for it?
Where you going, bro?
I'd be willing to swear
Where
nothing to do with
else?
it. Why not? Dwight Garrett is an engineer and
Man, let me know if I can be of help.
as a scientist. He talks in his field.
Hey, mister.
Well, that's by
What the
himself.
hell are you?
What?
This guy creeps me out. He with you, friend. You're as useful as ticks on the ball. Now, bugger off.
And each report was a thing of beauty, not a single error. Dwight just doesn't make
Whoa, what?
mistakes. Not even deliberately. What could he possibly hope to gain? According to the district attorney, his partner and his wife were one thing. By altering a report? By profiting from the altering of that report, as Baker Avionics did the profit. But not Dwight. Yes, Dwight. What? Baker Avionics needed Dwight.
I have nothing to report, over.
He agreed to accept
Affirmative.
the
Moving
job
on.
of vice president in charge of planning. As a bonus, the deal included 5,000 shares of Baker stock, worth about $10 a share. If your company, instead of Universal, received the dealer's contract, how much would the Baker stock then be worth? Sorry, time for present value. At least $50 a share.
I have...
That's ridiculous.
Not telling on me.
Consider what the stock would or wouldn't be worth.
I cannot come back up here unless somebody else.
But let's get back to those checks.
I told you. Austin called me to make sure I leave the house in time to get to the bank before it closed.
Some fellas
I'm
are
trying
like
to remember from the
deep
notes I
in
took.
vinyl
Was
hipster
it then you
fanatics.
told
They
me that
insist
you
that the
had
soft
meet
currency
the
people.
man who wanted to sell you
I
some-
like their earlier
Yes,
stuff.
Rudolfo
But to me, Providence is where Jordan and Heidi come from.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I suppose so.
13. Yeah, I'll have to kill pretty much everybody here just to kill him. Because then he'll notice. Everybody in this room will notice. Because then those two will shoot at me. And when they do that, then these people will notice. Because there's all those people in there. So,
Come on, this is the class, the most important fan since the franchise. How are you not excited about this?
Yes, it
Well,
does.
you know, Generation X. Never excited.
I suppose I'll try to pin that on
Kind
too.
of.
Don't you understand?
As cool as she looks.
Forging those checks
Mama's scared to talk to, you know. It sounds just awesome.
The basis for your alleged
No
move.
idea, man.
You'll do more than
Stuff
try.
silent type.
An audit report that could bring you a personal profit of $250,000.
When you drive at night, do you have trouble seeing through the
What are you talking to?
Wait for your break to go easy.
that help you see at night? You can see all
She lives off Martini.
And our anti-reflective coating reduces the glare and sharpens your view, so you can clearly see everything in front of you.
I have to tell you, I was actually scared to drive at night from the glares from the other
This
cars
is
and the
down
lights.
to
It just blind me.
yes, we're gonna go through there.
I'm comfortable driving. Right
There we go. Go through there.
It's like watching the road in crystal clear high definition. And just right for cutting the bright glare in your rearview mirror. It's always hard to see when it's raining or snowing, but with night sight, even the darkest objects appear nice and bright. No more glaring headlights to distract you. Warning signs are now easy to read, and lane markers all look brighter.
With all this glare at night, I wasn't able to see anything before. Now that I've got night sight, I can see clear as day.
The unique side lens prevents glare coming in from the side, and if you wear prescription glasses, night sight fits right over them. Stylish and durable to last a lifetime.
Riding a motorcycle is dangerous. You need to see the whole road clear. With night sight, I see the road perfectly.
What I really like about night sight is the peripheral vision. Now I can see everything from the side. It brings day into night, and it is perfect. Just put your night sight on, and the glare is gone.
Get your polarized high-definition night sight glasses now for just $19.99. You'll also receive the deluxe card case as our gift, and the shipping is free. But order right now, and we'll double the offer. Just pay a separate fee. You get it all for just $19.99.
What's up with you? What's going on? What the hell? Is this your work?
Don't delay. Call 1-800-310-4014 or go online at getnightsight.com. Order now. Death was the result of asphyxia, brought on unquestionably by malnutrition. The victim
I'm not sure I know who you are.
in this case from the ingestion of a massive dose of barbiturates. The murderer must have pressed against the victim's larynx until he was dead.
A massive dose of barbiturates, Doctor. Was the dose large enough to have caused death if no strangulation occurred?
Well, I would say so, yes.
Now, let's suppose then that the murderer discovered his victim attempting to call for help and tried to subdue him physically. What effect would such a struggle have had on the victim?
If the murderer's arm was across the victim's throat, it would cut off the oxygen. The retention of carbon dioxide in the respiratory system would, strangely enough, act as a powerful stimulant.
And the murderer would have had to use still more force.
That's right.
Who has a bathroom in this
victim he had intended to kill with the overdose of drugs. Thank you, Doctor. That was it. Cross-examine. In this ingestion of barbiturates which you referred, Doctor, was it any one particular barbiturate?
Yes, barbitol.
Barbitol is a slow-acting barbiturate causing what is known as toxic dosage. Dizziness, headache, nausea, ataxia, inarticulate speech, mental confusion, and finally coma. Fatal coma, Doctor?
Generally, where there is death, it occurs in from 2 to 7 days. Obviously, much can happen in that time.
Obviously. Thank you, Doctor. No further questions. I have no redirection. The witness was excused. I call Roscoe Pierce to the stand, please.
Yes, I warned Austin Lloyd that I was having a report casually done the check. I told him that if sabotage was determined,
As far as I can make out.
Did you see
Get your heads down and find some place to hide. We've got trouble.
No, not in the office. But I did see him the next night in a restaurant.
Alone, sir?
No, he was with Mrs. Lloyd.
You need to leave
The co-defendants were together.
He killed himself, don't worry.
No.
Set
No,
it down.
It was suggested White Garrett altered that report on Demos. Nobody.
I didn't suggest anybody had, Mr. Baker. Now, as to that working agreement between Mr. Garrett and your company, it was all later committed to paper. At the time it was agreed on, it consisted essentially of an oral agreement between you and Mr. Garrett bound by a handshake, right?
That's right.
And it was arrived at, of course, while he was still working on his image. No, Mrs.
Memo.
I don't think I know you.
Can I have some
It's a
ice
day. Well, 2 days out.
Can I
But
have
surely the
ice
terms
cream?
you offered to shook hands on must have at least been discussed.
That is Ken the Brick, lawyer and
But
corporate.
unless you want to something you can be sure about, Mr. Baker.
Morgan,
Now, assuming that your company received that Eagles contract,
why are you calling
would
me
you
this hour?
estimate for the court what the 5,000 shares of stock Dwight Garrett was to have received would have been worth at the end of 6 months? About $250,000.
Yeah, you run away.
Yes, Mr. Lloyd, the decedent. That's Dwight. Mr. Garrett. Mr. Garrett's agent was offered a partnership. And what did the co-defendant answer? Yes. What happened then, Mr. Chase? Well, then the decedent.
Oh, told me stop. I gotta run.
And what was that other question?
I need more towels.
Whether Dwight was also trying to break up Lloyd's marriage. Miss Clover, who had keys to Dwight Garrett's office?
Mr. Garrett himself. That was part of the security arrangements.
Well, what about the safe in Mr. Garrett's office?
The same thing. Only Mr. Garrett himself could open it.
And now referring to the typewriter in Mr. Garrett's office.
It's just
Did
so
anyone other than Mr. Garrett ever use that machine?
No, sir. In his office once, I started to type something on it. He shouted at me. He told me he never had and never would allow anyone else to touch that machine.
About a week before Austin Lloyd was murdered, did you inadvertently witness an altercation in which Austin Lloyd was involved?
Relax, Chief. I got
Oh,
it
yes.
covered, okay? Besides,
was
even
in
at
my office.
very large
And
doses,
the majority of his must have
this
accidentally
compound,
been left
it's not lethal for
Anyway,
humans.
Mrs. Lloyd was
I mean,
in there with
okay, yeah, sure, it
They got into an
out for a
argument.
bit, and
Pretty nasty
yeah,
ones.
give you a headache, probably, but,
Anyway,
I mean, that's about
Mrs.
it.
Lloyd finally said,
I'm getting a headache, mister. I'm getting a headache.
Get out of my face.
And what did the decedent answer to that?
He got pretty upset. He shouted at me.
what are you really up to?
I bet you
This guy
respect
cannot
Dwight
be
Garrett
serious.
and
You
love
know
him
him.
too. Well, just at that moment, Mr. Garrett himself came in the room. He was on his way to see Mr. Lloyd.
That
Nope.
was just when Mrs. Lloyd was answering her.
That's it. Stop.
She said, I do respect Dwight Garrett as a matter of fact.
Thomas Wayne.
What's more, I've never thought about it before, but maybe you're right. Maybe I love him too. Well, there we were, the two of us, Mr. Garrett and me, seeing and hearing everything through that open door.
Sir?
Just when Mr. Lloyd
Move along.
reached across the desk and
Right.
slapped his wife hard across the face.
The electronic computer has already recorded information from every driver's license in the state. Now, where a license is used to cash a check, electronic check approval can establish whether a check is good or bad before it's even cashed. An especially built computer generates an electronic answer in just 4 seconds. So it was your company that notified the police department as well. Good.
No,
Yes.
the cake looks fantastic.
$10,000
We're still
check is
missing the
cashed
topper. Can you get
immediately
one of the
after
kitchen
2
staff
more
to bring it up
called
here?
for cash
Oh, it's just a pair of
purchase
numbers,
price.
right?
Then
27.
it'll start ringing, so to speak. And
Yeah, I'm sure you are, but we can't very well do a surprise party without it, now can we?
Lloyd deliberately sent his
What's a
wife
birthday
out with
cake
batch of
without
20
numbers
checks.
on it?
Each one made out to a place.
A birthday cake.
And each one was cashed back.
Do you know the hotel owner ordered this cake specifically for his son, right?
Today is Jordan Cross's birthday, and manager Dexy Barrett has prepared a small surprise party for him. The kitchen has baked a special vegan cake to suit his rock star tastes, and the only thing missing is a cake topper with the number 27.
Robbing the company,
I suggest you speed
making it
things
look like
along,
accidental death and suicide,
maybe the
and
break we
taking
need.
off together.
47, 87.
Unless you can prove that it was Austin Lloyd and not Dwight Garrett who forged the checks.
Oh, Mr. Mason can prove that. Can't you?
Maybe I can. It's a long shot, but maybe I can. I am a little world made cunningly of elements. I gather you found a cunning and use elements.
In a medical emergency, seconds count. So a medical alert system with a rapid response time can save your life. For help finding what you need, over 100,000 people a day. Go to consumeraffairs.com. Late one night, I fell in the dark and lay there unconscious for 5 hours. When I came to, I struggled with myself. Finally, I reached someone before it was too late. If I had my medical guardian then, I could simply press this button and had help much sooner.
Over 27,000 older Americans die each year as a result of an accident at home. 90% who get help within an hour are able to return home. That's why the only medical alert system to consider is Medical Guardian. Medical Guardian's fast response could save your life. Call now for your free information kit and discover a medical alert system that's the perfect fit for your lifestyle. With free equipment, free shipping, and your first month's service free.
When my friend moved years heard about my accident, he surprised me with a medical guardian. He really cares about me. Now we both
Will you stop doing that? It's weird.
And now, for a limited time, get 25% off Freedom Guardian, our new medical alert smartwatch with voice to text messaging, prescription drug and doctor appointment reminders, 3-day weather forecasting, GPS location.
You really telling a Hitman to stop? I'll kill you. Yeah, she's never really gonna Walt.
Okay, not my problem.
How about you not these stupid Patricia?
For your free information kit, this fabulous free exclusive TV offer features free equipment, free shipping, and your first month's service free.
My medical guardian goes with me everywhere and could one day save my life.
Medical Guardian could be your lifesaver if you call 855-400-1068. Ask about your 3-month service with no contracts, free activation, and no hidden fees. Call 855-400-1068. That's 855-400-1068. Make that free call now. Introducing a breakthrough in hearing aid technology, presenting the all-new Eargo Plus, the world's smallest, most comfortable rechargeable hearing aid, designed with patented flexi-fibers, so they're suspended completely inside the ear canal, and so small that they're virtually invisible. The kind of invisibility hearing aid wearers have been looking for. If you could look for invisibility, that is, which you can't, or I guess you can, but you won't find it. Well, because it's invisible. Yeah. The point is, most people probably won't even know you're wearing them, and they're so comfortable, you might forget you're wearing them yourself. Plus is also rechargeable, so there's no need to replace batteries, because there's nothing more frustrating than those tiny hearing aid batteries. Or there probably is, you just can't think of it right now. And our advanced noise reduction technology reduces background noise. So please, call or go online now.
What the hell is it you're doing?
Today.
Can you believe this crap? Hope it's not any of your friends. Answer me when I'm talking to you.
Can't talk. Gotta go.
You worked hard to build a better life and a better world. Now you can do both. By ditching your day-to-day and switching to aspiration. Aspiration helps you spend and save with a conscience. And aspiration trusts you to pay only the fee you think you deserve, even if it's zero. So use any ATM in the world for free. Switch to aspiration.com. Save money, save the fun.
Hi. Bonjour, chef.
Now, Lieutenant, setting aside for a moment the matter
You're making fun of my Mexican culture?
hotel reservations, they show you this exhibit.
Hi, chef.
Which is an authenticated
Me, brothers.
First, the top one is the check for $10,000 which was cashed in the day.
As I will help these guys on your birthdays.
The second check, the bottom routine business check of Aerospace Reliability Associates.
Bonjour,
Can you
neighbor.
tell this court if the signatures on these
talking.
Cross will be here shortly, and I dare say he's in for a surprise.
Zygmunders.
By an expert on handwriting. If it please the court, I'm trying to establish
This.
a facial case.
So, bring on the birthday boy.
Before a jury, it isn't necessary to produce a handwriting expert. But I think for our purposes, this witness is perfectly competent to answer those questions. Two lines.
What's cooking?
I'm in no hurry to shortcut the fullest measure of justice for their protection. Neither am I, Mr. Mason. I resent your implication that I am. If the district attorney assures this court that Lieutenant Anderson is a competent expert in the whole field of homicide investigation, we will stipulate for the purposes of this hearing only and subject to cross-examination that such are his qualification. I so assure the court.
Hey, crazy man, stop that.
Objection withdrawn.
Ah, good job, chef.
On the routine business check, the signatures are genuine.
Get away from me.
The $10,000 check has Dwight Garrett's authentic signature, but the name of Austin Lloyd is forged.
See. Now, Lieutenant, did you also examine the other 2 checks that Bonnie Lloyd tried to cash that day?
Yes, sir. Austin Lloyd's name is also forged on it.
Still referring to the 3 checks that Bonnie Lloyd had. Was there anything else distinct?
Hey there, Chef.
Yes, sir. They're different from the routine business checks Miss Clover always typed on her typewriter.
That's this typewriter.
Yes, sir. Miss Clover's typewriter.
Routine business checks, like this lower check in the blow-up, were typed on Miss Clover's typewriter.
Yes, sir.
Now, what about the other checks?
Oh, do you need instructions for how to use the rubbish
check
bin?
in the blow-up and the 2 checks that Bonnie Lloyd had.
They were typed on Dwight Garrett's machine.
Okay, so I'll sing lead, but you chaps better back me up.
Are you sure, Lieutenant? This is Dwight Garrett's machine.
Yes, sir.
And now, what are the specific differences between checks typed on Dwight Garrett's typewriter and checks typed on Terry Clover's typewriter?
Well, there are many areas of identifiable difference between the 2 typewriters, but notice in particular the chip letter N on Dwight Garrett's machine.
It's this typewriter, this check, the letter N. All right, Lieutenant, now let's move along to this second exhibit. And this side is a blow-up of a page from the so-called Demas report. And this page was taken from the
Yeah, guys, I'm
personal file
tired
copy
today,
in
so
the
I'm gonna
safe
go
of
ahead and
Dwight
get off.
Garrett.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
This side
Bye.
is a blow-up of the same page from the same report